Libra, hi. So this is going to be a reading for the month of June 2022, and I'll do the reading for you and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out all the info about that in the description box below if you want. Now let's see, Libra. Okay, the overall energy for the reading, the Strength card. You're going through something here, which kind of sucks. There's a whole lot of waiting here on your side. And I feel like you didn't necessarily realize you were in this waiting game until you started realizing it, and then it kind of got really heavy really fast. Starting off the reading, the Two of Wands crossed by the Hangman. So it all started off with you kind of taking a step back, trying to look at things from a different perspective, and you're still kind of doing that, but it all turned out to be a waiting game at the end of the day. You know, where, yeah, you're trying to figure things out, but to what extent? Where it almost feels like you put your life on hold for this particular situation. I don't think that you did. I don't think this is kind of going that far, but it kind of rolls in that direction slowly but surely. In your focus here, there's something you feel passionate about by the looks of it. I don't know what, and I feel like that's what you're focusing on. In the recent past, there's definitely a powerful connection showing up here. In your Strength, Devil, looking at things that are unhealthy, addictive, maybe, I don't know. Things tied up to you that are not necessarily the best. In the immediate future, the Ace of Cups, hoping for a brand new beginning in love. For the supportive energies, that crossroad, right? That crossroad kind of an energy where you're, you know, the path splits and you're just sitting there and kind of wondering, left or right? Where do I go? What do I do? And instead of going with that gut feeling, you're kind of stuck in that position of, let me think about it. It's this whole waiting game. So you do have a choice here, you're just not making it yet. The energy that surrounds you, and you may not be aware of it. Love. 9 of Wands for your hopes and fears. There's something within you that rejects something here. I'm going to put it on this energy of love because I feel like love is around you. It could be not the love that you want. And because it's not the one that you want, you think there's no love around me. Well, there is. For the potential outcome, the Queen of Wands. There's a sense of confidence here that's being gained. Possibly self-care here, you know, that has to do with the physical a lot. I don't know. It's a good energy. Let's see. Let's clarify. Let me clarify the Strength card. The Judgment card, the High Priestess, the Five of Pentacles. Man. Yeah, you're going through it by the looks of it. You're being led into your own fear. Fear of rejection, of fear of abandonment. You're being led in there. Your intuition is, you know, taking you by the hand and being like, Libra, let's go, follow me. And I don't think you want to go. I think you would be that Libra that says, let go my hand. But you're going. So you're kind of in this place of dealing with a certain fear here, which is not pleasant. So I can understand now why you're in this pause. Let's do the Two of Wands. The Lovers, the Eight of Wands, the Queen of Wands. Yeah, expectation. You've fallen into a place of expectation. You're waiting because while you're at this crossroad, left or right, you're kind of waiting for a sign from one of those directions. Kind of like if they were to show up and tell me, I would know exactly where to go. So you're kind of being influenced here by if they say something. If they were to call me out from right, I would go to the right. If they were to call me out from left, I would go to the left. I would know exactly where to go. How about you reach that conclusion on your own? Because the minute you place that responsibility on them, you also create expectation on your side. And you know what expectation does to you. Not to them, not to this connection, not to anyone, but you. So you're waiting. You've fallen into a place of they gotta show up. Well, let's do the hangman. Is this? Did Juno groom you? Yeah, she groomed you in your ear. I saw that. For the hangman, you get the 5 of cups, the 8 of pentacles, the 2 of swords. See, again, one direction says they're going to show up and they're going to show me the way. Another direction says I can do this on my own. You know, I've worked so hard on things, on my own shit, basically, and I've healed so much that I've gained that perspective. I've gained that place of I can pick myself up and make whatever choice I want without being influenced by them coming towards me or not. You know, so you have 2 choices, both very toughish. I see the obvious choice here, but the one where you kind of have it, you don't trust it. You don't trust it. I do. You don't. And it doesn't matter if I do. You have to trust it. You doubt it because you're leaning more and more into a place of, what if I take this one where I can do this on my own and I make any choice I want and I live any kind of life I want and then they show up and I miss them. Let me wait a little more in here. Let me not decide. You're not going to miss them. If they're meant to be in your life, they'll catch you there in your choices. They'll be there. Trust that they will, and they will. There's always the possibility of them not being meant to be in your life. Meanwhile, you're just waiting, you know? So, let's do the Knight of Wands. You gotta trust in whichever way it wants to come. Either they're meant to be there or they're not. Both ways. Trust both. For the Knight of Wands, in your focus, you get the Queen of Pentacles, the Tower, the 4 of Cups. There's a rushed kind of an energy here. It could be, because I do get a sense that you're starting to take care a little more of yourself, and you seem to be showing me like, well, can I exercise for one day and then show up like this? Look at me, I'm Libra. Yay. You know, there's something contradicting here. There's like, no, you can't. You know, if that's the, no. Basically, no. You are pumping up that self-care element here like no tomorrow, and then you're setting yourself up here for a failure, basically, because you're showing me that. You're showing me basically, I'll go in this direction, I'll do this and that and the other, and in about 5 minutes to a day, I'll see results, right? I'll look in the mirror and I'll be like, whoa, look at me. Because it does have to do with the physical aspect a lot. Maybe it's more of, you know, that inner kind of an energy of self-love, and maybe it goes in that direction too. I don't know. I see it more physical, where you're expecting results like chop chop. Where is it? Why don't I like myself? Why don't I apply to everything? Why? Because it doesn't work like that. You know, you're tying yourself up to time and expectation. I don't know why. Because you know better than this. You know better than this. It happens. It happens. Let's do the Lovers. In the recent past. The Two of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, the Star. Yeah, there's love there. There's a whole lot that this connection taught you already. And I feel like you were open through it to learn. Maybe that's why this connection was here to begin with, for you to learn a lot of things. I'm not saying that the love aspect is never going to happen. Maybe it will. I don't know. But the main reason of this connection, I see it as being teaching you stuff. And I feel like it did a lot already. And I feel like it still will. Let's do the Devil in your strength. The Nine of Wands, the Hermit, the Nine of Cups. Libra, you're healing a lot. But through your healing, you're running across different aspects of yourself that are unhealthy. And I don't see you wanting to deal with those. I see you healing, you know, reaching that state of emotional balance. It's all good. It's so pretty in here. Come join me. It's so nice. Let's all taste this energy and just be with it. And I get it. It is nice. But you're showing me a sense of the icky part that's in me here. Nah, I'm not going to look at that. It's okay. No. Well, we got to make that pretty too. You know? We can't let it be icky. It's going to take over at some point. Where we're going to look at it and we're like, oh shit, what was this? Possibly an unaddressed ickiness. Hold on, there's a little spider coming down. I'm learning to not be as scared of them anymore. Come on. There you go. Hold on, Libra. It's got a little web and it doesn't want to let go. And now it's on the deck. I don't know if you can see it. Oop, it fell. It let go. Okay. See? That was my icky part with spiders. You gotta make friends with it at some point, you know? So, I don't know what it is. It's aspects of you that are either coming in as patterns that are unhealthy or are not really helping you. Addictions, maybe parts of you. Where, okay, a lot of the times it's human nature. You know, I don't like that about me. Okay, but you gotta start liking it despite you not liking it. You know, because it is part of you. At least accept it. And then you'll have a different view upon it. Because there's definitely a sense of you wanting to live in that whole, you know, bliss, and then aspects about you that are showing up that are still kind of getting in the way when you live your life. You're like, no, nah, I don't want to look at those. Okay, but that's why you're at this crossroad here, because you don't want to look at those. Let's do the Ace of Cups in the immediate future. Knight of Wands, Six of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. You're in a rush here. You're in a rush. Is that Juno? Juno? Are you taking down the house? You're a small kitten. You're in some sort of a rush when it comes to self. When it comes to things that are important to you, things that make you feel certain ways, good ways. And I feel like when those things pop up, you get activated. You get like, you know, like a little kid that's, oh my God, oh my God. I get that energy too. Try to find a little bit of a balance in this energy, because it feels like it's rushed. It feels like it goes past the energy that's available for this. So think of it as, I don't know. Let me think of an example. Oh, Kai, right? He's happy to see me. He's, you know, rubbing against me. He's like, oh, I'm so happy to, you know, if I were to be like, oh my God, Kai is here, and he would freaking run away probably, you know. So instead of that, how about taking that energy that he brings over and kind of, you know, kind of lean into it and be like, okay, let's see what you brought in. Let's play with this energy as you brought it in. Because that's acceptance of what's coming in the way that it's coming. Or if I'm in a rush at some point and he's coming to, you know, want some loving, and I'm like, you know what, I don't have time, go away. Again, kind of going against the energy. So this energy of yours seems to be very, very ramped up, which I kind of get. At the same time, it's going past the available energy. Whatever energy this is, you're trying to rush something here because you're too excited about it. And it does seem to revolve around self-care somehow, you know. Let's do the Two of Pentacles. And the supportive energies, the Ten of Swords, the King of Swords, no, the Knight of Swords, the Three of Cups. Yeah, I mean, so it's kind of the same energy as there, you know, being at that crossroad and having those options. Like, what if from one part they're gonna come in and they're gonna show up in this love that I'm really hoping for, but you don't trust that side enough, so you're, and how do we do this to ourselves when we get ourselves into trouble and we don't even realize? We're like, no, it's their fault. No, it's not, because you're creating expectations. So you're showing me, I hope they come in, knowing that they won't. And I don't know if you know, but I know your fear of that is here. And when the fear takes over, the fear knows. So that's why you're showing up as, I hope they come, knowing that they won't. Because your fear of them not showing up is here also. So you stop this energy to begin with that you're hoping for, but this energy is keeping you stuck. So you're holding yourself stuck based on your fear and based on your expectation. It's a dangerous mix in there because you're just sitting there at that crossroad. When you have the other option of, let me step into my power. Let me bring what I hope they bring to me. Let me see if I can do that. Let me challenge myself to do that. But no. Why? When we can wait. Let's do the Two of Cups in the hidden energies. The King of Swords, the Ten of Wands, the Queen of Swords. Yeah, I mean, for right now, this love is not showing up anywhere because you're closed off, they're closed off. You're closed off by your own fear, they're closed off by who knows what. And even if they did show up, they wouldn't show up in this love that's expected here. So that's why things are kind of difficult, you know? Because, like, where's the love? Like, okay, they're here. Did you bring anything? I don't know. Was I supposed to? I don't know. Maybe something, you know, that little thing called love. Well, you didn't say you needed it. Let me go back and get it or something. Yeah, I don't know. Let's do the Nine of Wands in your hopes and fears. The Ace of Swords, the Magician, the Six of Swords. Yeah, I mean, you're not going there. You're just sitting there at that crossroad. You're not gonna go get him. You know, you're not gonna go make it happen. You're just gonna sit there wishing for it to happen. I see a resistance into I'm not reaching out, but they should. You're showing me a little bit of stepping away from this energy. So maybe you got stuck in this place, in this crossroad for a little bit. But you're showing me a sense of slowly but surely taking yourself out of this. You may have fallen into the trap of expectation for a little bit there. Because and I know you can take yourself out of here. That's the crazy part about this, because I know that you can, and I know that you can. But for some reason, you fell into this little trap. For the Queen of Wands, you get the Page of Wands, the King of Wands, the Seven of Cups. All right. Yeah, You're definitely opening yourself up for the acceptance of what is, and the acceptance of if what is stays like this, I'm free to move on. I'm free to make that choice. So you're starting to fall into that place here. There could be something that's tying the two of you up besides, oh, I hope, or, oh, you know, there could be something else or someone else that has you two tied up, but there's still over that a sense of, I can still move on. You know, I can still carry on if I don't get what I should get out of this. Let me see what the universe has. So that's why your intuition was dragging you into acceptance of how things are. And how things are look like there's at least a separation here. And acceptance of that would be you not expecting for anything to happen because you're dealing with what is. And in what is, there is no expectation. There just is what is. Oh my God, such a riddle. From the universe, you get the Death card, the Page of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a sense of it started that way, it ends this way. A sense of, are you dealing with what is? Because what is, it seems like nothing's moving, nothing's working right now. 5 minutes from now, it may move, it may work. Right now, as you watch this, as you experience your life in the now, what's happening there? Oh, but I'm hoping. No. Hoping is of the future. What's happening there now? How are things now? That's where you need to keep on coming back to so that you can accept what is now. Again, 5 minutes from now, I don't know. You go there, when you get there, you see what's happening there now. 5 minutes from now. Anyways, because there is a sense of something's not happening, something's not moving. And you placing yourself in expectations and hopes and all of that, okay, good, whatever. But how realistic are you about what's happening now? You know? And how are you accepting what's happening now? Versus hopes, expectations, all sorts of things like that. So, let's close it off with a oracle card from the Untethered Soul, which Juno decided to chew on this morning. I think she liked that specific card that she chewed almost to the point where I can't read it. The purpose of spiritual evolution is to remove the blockages that cause you fear. I don't know, I can't see well. Well, you can't see well with these ones. Yep. So, don't tell your intuition anymore to let go of your hand, because it's leading you into this place of figuring out your fears. So, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.